Stu threatened to kick Mercedes off the Cheerios unless she lost 10 pounds, and after practically starving herself, Mercedes fainted, and Quinn, helping her realize her inner beauty, revealed that she had a soul. Kurt hooked up his dad with Finn's mom, but didn't quite work out as he planned. Kristen Chenoweth returned as April and bought the school auditorium after her sugar daddy died. Oh, and there was no Emma in the entire episode. Major dislike. And that's what happened on Glee!
Ladies, what we have here is a grade A dilemma. Mercedes, your vocal cords have had more fantastic runs than a Kenyan track team. But that look simply will not do.
Hi, and welcome to Gleetastic. So, Tracy, I have to admit, I didn't love the episode this week.
I hated it. I call it WTF. Because what was that? How could you follow a Madonna episode with that?
The songs were so slow.
I didn't know any of the songs.
I don't remember what they sang, except for Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. But that was nice.
It was. But the episode didn't flow. It was like strung together loosely.
Hey, I'd like to talk to someone about renting out the space.
Okay, fellas, grab a gal. Or grab another fella if that's the way the good Lord made you. Because it's a couple's game.
No way.
Well,
I don't understand why Kristen Chenoweth came back to play barely anything.
And how can you have Kristen Chenoweth in an episode and no Adina?
I know. Well, I have heard that they don't get along. That's a rumor.
But they should.
Street.
They should be able to get along for the sake of Glee.
I totally agree. So, what was your lowest point of the evening?
Oh, wow. I have to say, generally, the theme was the lowest point because it just seems so forced.
Yeah.
Like everyone would just insert the word home into their sentences, even if it had nothing to do with it. Like, oh, I'm going to rent your house, Will, so this can be my home. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was kind of lame, the theme. What was your lowest point?
I have to say the music, because normally it's the part I look forward to the most, and there was no group number, and all the songs were slow, and I didn't really care for the music.
I didn't either. And you know the thing about the music, I usually like when it seems more like organic, like, oh, it's the Glee Club practicing this performance. And it just seemed like last night they just straight out broke into song, like a little too much, you know? It was like Cats without the fur. So, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. Yeah. But whatever.
Did you have a high point?
I did. 2 high points. 1, the bedazzled microphones. Really enjoyed them. I also enjoyed the roller rink. I mean, it had nothing to do with the plot, but, you know, I love roller rinks, so like that. 2, Kurt's bedroom is actually quite lovely.
It is. And that's my high, I have to say, is that Kurt was predominant throughout the entire episode. I love Kurt, and I'm glad we got to see more of his character.
I like that we got to see more Kurt and Mercedes.
Yes, Sylvester, I'm just not comfortable in those Cheerio skirts. They don't fit me right.
Mercedes, you shouldn't feel embarrassed about your body.
Embarrassed? No, I'm worried about showing too much skin and causing a sex riot.
How do you two not have a show on Bravo?
I guess obviously them joining the Cheerios really affected the writing on the show.
Yeah.
Because there was no Leah Michelle last night. She didn't sing one song, which I think this may have been the first time in Glee history where she did not have a solo on one song. Finn kind of sang a little bit, but I'm okay with that.
Horrible. Finn was horrible.
They should not let him sing high.
No. And I missed Leah Michelle, and I really missed Emma. She was not there. She wasn't even in any scene.
I know you love some Emma.
I know.
And what's up with Kristen Chenoweth? I don't know what her character's name is because I forgot. April. What is up with her sharing a bed with Will? It's too weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Why is Will hooking up or sharing beds or I don't care with everybody else but Emma?
Because he's a man whore.
He is. I'm not liking the direction that Will is going. It is not a good direction.
Well, the good thing
is... You should go in a new direction.
The good thing is the previews for next week look promising. So.
My DVR cut off right after the Wiz performance, so I didn't get to see the previews. Why don't you tell me about them?
Well, there was some kind of list, and it ranks the members of Glee like according to their looks. It looks funny. It looks like it's coming back to its, roots.
Good.
So hopefully we'll be back here next week with a better Glee
and a nice group performance by the Glee Club. It would be nice. Let's just forget this ever happened.
We will. But come back next week to watch Gleetastic, and it'll be better.
Yes, let's hope.
I'm Erin Patterson.
And I'm Tracy Jones.
And make sure to check out our blog, jacksonville.com/Gleetastic.